You see a male bottle? How is a bottle male? Does a bottle have a penis? Welcome to Paranormal Spirits, where we share a drink, I tell you a spooky story, and we pick it apart. Because booze always shows the truth. We're going to talk about the Biltmore Hotel in lovely downtown Providence. Now, the Biltmore Hotel in 1918 got off the ground due to the generosity of one, and I will butcher this name, so I apologize, Johann Lees Weisskopf. You know what? See what you can do after having some drinks. So Weisskopf financed this hotel. He wanted to get us stuffy New Englanders, because yes, I am one. I live in Massachusetts. Familiarized with his religion. And what religion is that, you asked? He was a well-known Satanist. All right. Hey, to each his own. I'm not judging, man. I do a drunken YouTube video. Now, he was a little extravagant, a little out there, one might say. He installed some chicken coops on the roof of the hotel, for those weekly sacrifices. He dug hot springs in the basement for purification rituals. And he hired a team of nude waitresses called the Bacchante girls, I'm assuming after Bacchus, god of hedonism, basically excess. Yeah, I was one in my 20s. I worked there for him in 1918. I look damn good for my age. And he hosted bacchanalian parties with the likes of Louis Armstrong and F. Scott Fitzgerald. So he wasn't doing too poorly. However, it wasn't his Satanistic tendencies that the old Providence residents had an issue with. No. Wasn't the Satanism. It was rather his connection to the mob. Okay, maybe an issue. Now, this hotel's heyday was in the midst of Prohibition. However, Providence had some kind of lax laws on the books, I guess, about Prohibition, and it enabled the Biltmore Hotel to have a speakeasy in the basement. Now, the government men and the officers of the law were able to kind of bypass this 25-cent drink fee. I would love a 25-cent drink fee. Can you imagine if that's all you had to pay to get a drink? I wonder if that was just to get in, though. Either way, there are bars with covers of like $20 now, so 25 cents. I don't need to bypass it. I'll hand you the quarter. Contrary to what you may believe about men who are willing to overlook the law and allow him to operate a somewhat illegal speakeasy, had some difficulties with the law themselves. They were as follows. 6 police officers were implicated in 8 murders that took place within the Biltmore's walls. Not a great start. There was a governor who was accused of 6 sexual assaults and 1 murder. He's a busy dude. A mayor who was either accused or committed of a murder. It's not quite clear, but there was a murder associated with this mayor. And a cardinal who drowned an 11-year-old prostitute in a bathtub. And there are so many shitty things about that one, I'm not even going to touch it. So each of these victims' ghosts is now said to haunt the hotel. And one of the big claims is these big raucous parties with drinking and clanking glasses and laughing and music and all of the stuff that one would associate with a speakeasy in the 1920s. This is said to take place around 2 a.m. However, one of the most famous ghosts of the Biltmore Hotel, in all of the articles I've read that he's a famous ghost, yet he is an unnamed financier. I mean, how famous are you if nobody knows your name? But I guess, okay, there was some dude who worked in the financial market. I obviously do not. So he was staying at the Biltmore when the stock market crashed in 1929, and upon hearing about the losses that occurred for this poor fella, he decided, what would be better than losing all my money and, trying to rebuild and start my life over again? Let's just jump out the window of the 14th floor. Plummeting to his death, now he haunts the Biltmore Hotel. So they say. Not only does his spirit roam his room and that 14th floor, but it's also said that visitors to the hotel have seen a body falling towards the earth, hurtling from up above, aka the 14th floor. However, when they run and go look, because is that what one would do? Okay, in that situation, what would you do? Would you really go running and looking, or I don't know. The gruesome aspect of my personality might, but then the other side of me was like, nope. You know what, I'm just going to pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I just saw a body falling to the ground. No, I don't know if they're dead or not, but I am not checking. Why don't you go look? Witnesses who have seen this, who then go rushing to the window and look down, find there's no one down there. Ooh. Now, other people have also reported some ghostly interference with their sleep at the hotel. In some of the reviews of the hotel, there have been mentions of this. And in ghostsofprovidence.blogspot.com, in the comments section, the Biltmore is listed as one of the most active sites. And a user on that site told the tale of her experience, which was she woke at 1:15 a.m. while staying at the hotel, and she was feeling a pressure on her eyes, and then again at 3 a.m. she was struggling to breathe under the weight of what she described as a man pressing down on her chest. Another user on same said site describes an actual sighting. Let's be the judge of that. This person went up to investigate. They heard loud giggling, and at which point the person whose username was Cheese Muffin, not just cheese, Cheez Muffin. Old Cheese Muffin says, "I swear I saw a ghost whiz by." Well, with that kind of evidence, how could we refute it? Now, another user named Cal, it's no cheese muffin, but it'll do, says this person awoke between 2 and 3 a.m. to find that the TV turned on to full volume, all of the windows completely open with the curtains billowing, and the shower running. Now, Cal says no one could have come in the room because the lat bulge was still engaged, so there's no way anyone could have come in the room. And in the morning, when he talked to the lovely folks at the desk, they confirmed that yes, such activity has been reported before, so maybe there is something to it. So regardless of whether you believe in spirits, nude dance parties, or chicken sacrifice, the Biltmore Hotel sounds like a really fun place to stay. So that's our story. If you've ever stayed at the Biltmore Hotel, let us know down below. Did you have any experiences? If you enjoyed the crappy story tonight, please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications of further crappy stories, and have a drink, relax, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.